Pakistan, just yesterday, the newly sworn-in Prime Minister Imran Khan was trying to teach India a message and a lesson on how to get peace in the subcontinent. And here comes a reminder from the US, considered an ally of Pakistan, at least strategically in the subcontinent. The US is reminding Imran Khan that they will continue to put pressure on Pakistan to act against terror that emanates from its soil. Let's go across to our senior associate editor Aditya Rajkol, tracking developments and bringing us this breaking news as well. Aditya, once again, this is a reminder that it is really Pakistan that needs to act, not India.
Warning, the very first warning coming in for Pakistan. In fact, just 3 days after Imran Khan, the new Prime Minister, in fact, took oath and took office in Islamabad, comes the warning from the US State Department, clearly indicating that there are terror proxy groups who are enjoying safe haven inside Pakistan. And this comes even as a time when Ashraf Ghani, the Afghan president, has clearly indicated a ceasefire against the Taliban. And also India has been bearing the brunt of the terror emanating from the Pakistan soil, Shivani. Terror groups like the Lashkar-e-Toiba, Hizbul Mujahideen, and of course Jaish-e-Mohammed as well, who've been enjoying tacit support of the Pakistan army, who's now has direct control in the form of the puppet Imran Khan. So Rawalpindi yet again calling the shots, but the US reminding yet again Pakistan of taking stern action against terror groups or else face consequences. There has been a diplomatic standoff between US and Pakistan as well, and a diplomatic isolation for Pakistan. And we await that reaction. In fact, we will be playing out from the spokesperson of the US State Department, who has given this fresh warning to Pakistan.
Yes, and remember, Imran Khan, whether it was his speech before being sworn in or after, has been projecting Pakistan as a victim of terror. That may be the case on some grounds, but remember, Pakistan itself is to blame for all the terror that emanates in the subcontinent. Afghanistan is absolutely fed up with them. India has been shaming Pakistan on the international fora. Aditya, you can talk the talk, but it really is about walking the walk that Imran Khan will be judged on.
Absolutely. Imran Khan will be judged on what exactly he will be speaking, but at this moment there hasn't been any kind of an action. Instead, the foreign minister of Pakistan and others have been in fact trying to completely talk about dialogue with India, dialogue with Afghanistan, but down on ground there hasn't been any kind of an action that we have witnessed from Pakistan against these terror groups, be it the Haqqani network, the Taliban, or on the Indian side, the Lashkar-e-Toiba, Jaish-e-Mohammed and Hizbul Mujahideen. Yet again, the US reminding Pakistan.
Interrupt you for a brief moment. We've got that response now coming in from the US State Department. Let's listen in first. We'll come back to you.
Well, we look forward to working with the new government of Pakistan, and Secretary Pompeo has issued a statement to that effect. As I said earlier, Pakistan has an important role to play in furthering stability in Afghanistan. We have expressed our concern over the fact that terrorist proxy groups continue to be able to enjoy safe haven in Pakistan. We are urging the government to do more to bring pressure to bear against these organizations, externally oriented terrorist groups. And at a time when President Ghani has been so forward-leaning in putting forward a peace proposal that the international community has rallied around, at a time when the Afghan people are calling for peace, at a time when we saw the reaction to the initial ceasefire at Eid al-Fitr, where spontaneously people demonstrated, and Taliban foot soldiers demonstrated, that they were tired of war. This is the time for all parties to come to the negotiating table, and we very much look to Pakistan to reinforce that message.
So there you heard it. It doesn't get any clearer than this. USA putting it on record for the umpteenth time that terrorist organizations, their proxies, continue to get safe havens in Pakistan. And unless they do more about that, the US says they will continue to pile pressure on that. But really, Pakistan should remember it is Pakistan that is the safe haven for terrorists, and they really need to be the ones to act instead of lecturing anyone else.